Adult School Marco podcast, the TRILLEST, realest school in America. And today, the return of SAUNA Papi. Adult School Marco podcast, the TRILLEST, realest school in America. And today, I'm just coming on stream for like an hour before I get ready for work. Coming on here and giving God his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the big man above. What up, Cash Nasty? What up, Clutch Williams? What up, Flight Reacts? What up, man? Too funny. What's good, Liliana Dinwiddie? You know what I'm saying?
I always come back.
Ice cream cones in the chat. Blue chews, let's rip another pack. Adult School Marco podcast, the TRILLEST, realest school in America. And today, leave a like in the comment, man. Share, subscribe, show the boys some love. Bulls pinning on, you know what's going on. NBA2K25 wrapping up. The return of SAUNA I can't emphasize this enough. Chocolate chip ice cream with the chocolate syrup on it with the blue package of Chips Ahoy cookies. Got to do the blue.
So close to level 30.
Okay? If you don't do the blue, you fool. Okay? We do the blue bag Chips Ahoy. We ain't rocking with the brown. We ain't doing the red. No, that's dead. We doing the blue. Alright? On folding them grave, we because it's a difference. You know, the brown is the chunky, the red is the soft. We rocking blue, gang. Okay?
Yo, can you give some of the blue
cookies,
ice cream?
We 7-fold with the cookies, alright? Coming over here, man. First of all, shout out to God, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? Anytime I get upset or anytime I'm going through some depression or whatever, you know what I mean? Like my focus is off, right? When my focus is off of God, I get to tweaking, folks. I get to cussing, I get to flipping out, I get to being mad and all that when my focus is off God. Once I put it back on God, instantly, things start going back in a positive manner, you know what I mean? I would say in my favor, but it's really going back in God's favor because God don't want me to flip out. Y'all got to remember that John 1:12. They say I'm a child of God, so you know what I'm saying? If you're a parent, you can relate to that. Like, you never want to see your child flip out, you know what I'm saying? If you're a good parent. Really productive today. Got my driver's license updated. I was very big. Got my driver's license updated.
Just got a new bed and it as comfy as ish.
Pulled up to got a letter from the circuit clerk or whatever talking about like that they transferring the case from Livingston County to Marion County. They gonna have me do another paternity test. I already did a paternity test September 29th, 2021, and I know that for a fact because I remember. First of all, I got a picture of the DNA test itself. It's not zoomed in quite enough, but you can see it is the DNA test. But I got a picture in my phone, and I also clipped a portion of the email and used it as podcast cover art. I believe it was episode 4 on Adult School Marco podcast on Spotify. It was like episode 4. Crazy. That was 2021. This is 25. So I've been podcasting 4 years now. Shout out Big Folks, Lajay. That's another thing. I'm gonna be getting into. So I'm gonna be streaming this weekend. I'm streaming SummerSlam. Y'all know I'm big WWE, ChiefMalottoPapi. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so y'all know that, okay? So SummerSlam is like essentially the second biggest event of the year after WrestleMania,
Rico
obviously
Hogan.
being the first. So SummerSlam, and if you go on my podcast, whether it's Spotify or YouTube, whatever, you know, I've covered a bunch of different PLEs, and without spoiling anything, I've kind of worked something out with WWE behind the scenes to allow me to stream their stuff and not get flagged for it. You know, shout out to Warner Brothers. It's been a couple of times. It's been a couple times. You know, cause everything, like when it come to everything when it come to streaming nowadays is copyright. I mean, you know, it's a whole big thing. So it's not rare to get instantly flagged if you post something, you know. But thank God for, you know, disputes and communication. I'm able to kind of, you know, slip through some cracks and you know,
Check the
come to
new
terms,
challenges.
come to agreements. So, and that's just me, and you know, I got the gift of gab. That ain't because I'm anybody of importance or somebody owe me something. It's just because I got favor.
Virgo
So,
festivals.
um, so I'm gonna say a couple more things now. I'll probably get into some gameplay, but just giving God the glory. Received a lot of love, a lot of positive feedback from my streams recently. A lot of stuff in my phone, a lot of stuff on YouTube and Facebook. I'm primarily grinding off of those apps. I mean, I got a Twitch account, and I made a Twitch recently. And every now and then I might decide to game on Twitch, but I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing or how consistent I'll be on Twitch. I might use Twitch more streams. We might use Twitch more like in the real life stream on Twitch, or for clips, or like for collaborations. Like, you know, I'd love to get on some of my homies' Twitches. My homie Sean Porter, the Syndicate, he got a Twitch, and my homie Michael Lee, Glass Cannon Lee. Two of my very close friends who've been twitching longer than me, who, you know, OGs in the Twitch game. Hopefully I'll be working with them more. Remember me and Sean and Shane did a podcast in the earlier days of Adult School. We did one or two podcasts, and I've been chopping it up with my homie Mike Lee. We got plans to get together and to start podcasting. He's been telling me that he wants to get into it, and I know that he would be successful in that field. And it'd just be cool to sit down with him, have microphones on, headphones, just, you know, chop it up with him. Shout out JJ Kessenberger and Mike Lee, man. Like, three of us was tight back in the day. When I used to live on 1409 Aurora Street, and JJ and Mike used to stay kind of like by where Boys and Girls Club was, and so we lived a few blocks from each other, but it was all in like walking distance and bike distance. So many fun memories, man, at Ruby House, man. Shout out Melissa, shout out Matt, you know what I'm saying? Like, just as a shorty, man, it's crazy. So many memories. Now I'm an old head, I'm an unk, I'm 34 years old, I'm gonna be 35 in November. But I got so many memories. My best memories of like when I was like probably between like, I'd say like 13 and 20. That 7-year gap is probably like my most favorite memories. But anyway, yeah, So yeah, I'm streaming this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Got church Saturday morning. Obviously, shout out to Fultz Ministries.
The new goat
My
challenges are
dad and his
easy.
wife doing a lot of good things, a lot of positive things. We're gonna start growing the channel soon. We're gonna start growing the social network pages and stuff. But they do a lot of footwork. So shout out to them, man. My dad is 75. He turned 75 July 6th. 75 years young, man. Man, I'm telling you. Hopefully I'll get my dad on some of these broadcasts, you know what I mean? Some of these streams. Uh, Still got my sobriety going. Been sober since GG25, since February 24th, 2025. The longest stretch of sobriety I've ever had since I started drinking and smoking. Like literally, like I have eclipsed. This is the longest I've ever been sober since I started. How many? So February, March, April, May, June, July, and we getting ready to step into August. So 6 months, man. Incredible, especially where I live, and the fact that marijuana is legal, and I've used marijuana. That's been like my most, like, notoriously known activity of choice is marijuana. I mean, obviously White Owl Grape Gang Sevens. I was the leader of that. White Owls being the cigarillo brand. ChiefMalottoPapi, which but I just man. I wanted to go get my life. I wanted to pursue more things. I wanted to give my life over to God. My life was too focused around weed and and just getting high and falsely coping with pain and just making wrong decisions. So amen, man. It's just one day at a time. But yeah, so back to WWE Super Slam 2-day event. When you look at the event, there's 2 nights. Each night probably gonna be like anywhere from like 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 if you're counting like pre-show stuff. So out of them 2 nights, I'm gonna at least be streaming for like anywhere from like 4 to 8 hours in them 2 days. I'm gonna set up some of my newer equipment that I recently got. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna set some things up for that. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube, Facebook, probably Twitch also. Don't worry about it. I just dribbled a little ice cream on this white tea, but this white tea got a stain on it. This my ice cream white tea. Any other white tea, like this, the only white tea like I ain't tripping on getting stains on. Yup, in my white tea. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all my brothers and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who y'all is. It's up and it's stuck. Shout out to both my parents, man. Shout out to my mama, man. Like, that's my girl. I've been missing her. I don't get to see her much. Y'all keep her wife up in prayers. Her wife got a diagnosis of tuberculosis. If y'all know what that is, that's pretty serious. So let's keep Teresa Wheeler in y'all thoughts and prayers. Let's make that more of a common thing to pray for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be super spiritual or religious to pray for somebody. You know what I mean? Power of life and death is in the tongue. So 2K26 coming out in a couple weeks. I am a little frustrated that I know PS4 is last gen, you know, whatever, but I'm a little frustrated that on one end 2K26 is coming out for PS4, but it's not getting a week early release. So I gotta sit there and watch 2K26 content for a whole week without being able to get my hands on it. So that's lame. Ronald, whoever is running the 2K right now, whether it's Ronnie, whether it's whoever, it ain't me. So whatever. But I don't really know how to feel about it, cause like, you know, I took a big break from 2K since 2K19. Since 2K19 was like the last like 2K I really played daily, and then I started getting back into 2K24 on the tail end of it, like at the end of it really. Only because Kobe was on the cover, you know what I mean? But I didn't even play any of the My Team in the season. I just, like, the season was over, and I think I got the demo, and then it was a free download. So 25 has been the first 2K, right? I played all the way through since 2K19. So the auction house, My Team, GOAT cards, all of this stuff is like kind of brand new to me. And I don't know how to feel about it. Like, money side of things, I'm locked in right now, and obviously finna be on child support. So with child support payments coming in, that's less money, you know what I'm saying? That's more money going out. And I'm saving up for a house and a car, and just saving up just to stop being poor, you know? I literally have to, like, until I get like at least like 80K, 100K, 50K, like saved up and not even touching it, just knowing I got it. Until I get to that point, I'm poor. That's how I feel. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, bills aside, all that stuff. Like, until I got so much money saved up, cause, you know, shout out to Titty Boy and 2 Chainz. You know, I'm riding around and I'm getting it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. That money, I spend it. And that's been the mantra to my life. That's been my theme song. But when you get into your 30s, it's time for a new tune. Man, no shade and no distance to Titty Boy, Tasheed Epps, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I need, you know, shout out to you on Halo with the podcast. Me and London need a podcast. My daughter got so much personality. She just made for a camera. I hope I'll be in a position to get her set up financially for success, because that's a dream of mine. And that's a part of adult school, is going to school for adults, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about college. This ain't no trade school. This adult school, the trillest, realest school in America and today. Yeah, we standing on principles. Nah, I mean, we sliding with the highlighters, you know? Yeah. Mm. Soon, I'm finna give a breakdown of my top 5 ice creams because I got a lot to talk about ice cream. I'm not gonna go on a tangent right now about it, but I'm gonna tell you my number one right now. I've never went wrong with chocolate chip ice cream. People could say, "Oh, fudge swirl. What about mint chocolate chip? What about chocolate? What about fudge? What about Rocky Road? What about all that?" Hey, I've never had a bad day with chocolate chip ice cream. Okay, never. Not never. Some of y'all might think this root beer. I got root beer in the fridge, but this ain't root beer. This that Great Crush. Crush probably do my favorite brand of orange soda. But y'all be sleep on this Grape Crush. Don't sleep. But Sauna Papi, man, look, it's funny, right? Because I'm sitting up here talking about ice cream and cookies and all that, and then back talking about I ain't even gotten talking about how I went to the gym earlier today for the first time in a long time. I done lost all my gains. I was going in the gym consistently for a grip. The only thing that I have been doing well and keeping up with is doing push-ups. I got a push-up board. I do push-ups like every night when I'm at work. And I'll break them down into sets, and I'll just change the reps. And sometimes I'm progressive building, sometimes I'm doing different kind of push-ups or whatever. But the main thing is just keep doing it and keep doing it. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Like I said, when I stream this weekend, I'm gonna open up some more Temu packages. You know what I'm saying? Show y'all some of the little things I've been treating myself to, because it's important also. You know what I'm saying? Especially you work a job, you pay bills. Don't forget to pay yourself. Which this is probably the first. This is the first year I've ever done that, really. Like, I mean, this is the first. I haven't done too much for myself. I've done a lot for other people, but not too much for myself to make myself happy. So, that goes a long way. So, I'm gonna open up a couple things, put that on stream, let y'all see it. I don't do too much, man. I don't be partying. I don't really be popping out a whole lot. So this stream stuff is special to me. It allows me to have like a window to anybody watching this. So that's what's up. And yeah, man, growing the channel, man. Make sure y'all hit them cash apps up, man. Support the boy, you know what I'm saying? And look out for my YouTube page. We just created the Adult School with Marco Clips channel, so that'll be posting soon. Just trying to get a little bit more things prepped for that. Other than that, man, yeah, keep God first. Be nice, be kind, rewind, all that. And let's get into this gameplay. Because I've been here talking for a little bit, so let's get into some gameplay. One second, I'm gonna check something. Here we go. Oh, okay. So, okay, I'll do that. I can see it in that view, but if I do this, hmm. Hmm. Well, alright. So I'll just fill in with something I can't. It's not gonna have the display, the cash app. It's not gonna have the cash apps on the bottom if I got my camera like this, which ain't really a big deal. Hold on, let's see. Transparent. Let me see. I don't know. I just might tinker with it. I might tinker with it. This ain't a glitch. It's just how the camera is. But that's pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about it. Hold on, let's see. Win a game. automatically points for the goat. You can win triple threat. Shout out to United States of America, man. He always supporting the stream. Appreciate that, young bull. Probably not even gonna get into no gameplay right now since I've been doing all this talking. I got time for one game. I'll just do one game. Give home economic card. What I'm very excited for is to hear that theme song again. That was like the best part of the 90s. That was the 90s soundtrack.
In at the 3. Here we go. Honolulu with the ball. Outside O'Neal.
See if I can get 50 with Curry.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard. Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
It's stolen by Howard. Here's
Some of that DB.
Curry
DB skills.
back to Curry. Curry throws it down.
If Curry had hops like that, that'd be insane. Like, I know he's the greatest three-point shooter, but if he was just dunking and all that, like on some Derrick Rose, Westbrook, it would just not be fair.
Honolulu getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. That one falls. Nice feed that time for Rose. That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage. Multiple times. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend,
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young player rise up and throw it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now here's Rose. Here's Smith. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo. What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's nothing the defense can do once he's elevated. Pass to Curry. Over Simmons. That won't go either for Curry. Smith passes to Rose. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Tries yet again. And he lays it in. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Curry. And it's Smith with a rebound. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. Here's Korver. Defended by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Korver passes to Howard. Stolen by Adebayo. Here's Thompson. Hauled in by Curry. Launches it from deep. That misses. What a count it had to go on. And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 4. We've got more minutes coming.
Visiting team 10.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Adebayo. Derrick Rose is out there with Thompson. Then it's Ben Simmons. Rose finds Simmons. It's deflected. Curry against Thompson. Pass to Howard. Here's Irving. Here's Korver. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. Now here's Howard. Curry passes to O'Neal. Puts one up from 19. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Inside. Curry! He can do that too.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team. That was your youth dance team. Make some noise.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this game. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Smith. Rose outside. On the wing, Thompson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
Simmons against Anthony. Simmons, no good. Simmons has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. To the inside, Davis, the pass to Cousins. Here's Iverson, guarded by Rose. Thompson against Jordan. 5 to shoot. Pass to Iverson. Three-pointer. Buries it from three. Iverson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Inside. Out to Thompson. Over to the wing. From deep. Rose. Rebounded by Cousins.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a three of his own.
Count the basket. Iverson's got 5 points down in the quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut.
There's 21 seconds left in the second.
Ice cream cones in the chat. Blue shoes, let's flip another pack. What's up, Zenon?
Here's Jordan. Rebound by Ben Simmons.
How you doing, man?
From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
3-point field goal.
Jordan with it. What if it goes? And that's not going to go.
That's the end of the
And we're
first
through the
half
first half
with
of
a
play
score.
here in what's
I be shooting with the stick a lot. If I start shooting with the square,
15.
hit more shots. You missed it, and then I just killed the plate of cookies and ice cream. They wasn't even no ice cream cones today.
The numbers say it all.
You hoop for a little bit, that's what's up. Check out my guy on YouTube, Man Too Funny. He does comedy skits, but he be playing basketball too. He's going to school on a scholarship for basketball. He just did like a basketball skit too. It was pretty cool. Check him out, Man Too Funny. MANNTOOFUNNY. How old are you, Zenon? You be playing ball? What grade you in? You in school?
line is good. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Pippen. Both good from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game.
Don't forget to share the stream. You 16, that's what's up.
Getting too aggressive.
Yeah, man.
Honolulu.
Enjoy your youth, man. You only get it one time.
DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Korver in at the two. Well, I don't think anyone predicted.
Supply, man. Save your money. Get a checking account, a savings account. Put more in your savings account and leave it there. And make sure it's enough in your checking account to not get no penalties. You know what I mean? You probably gotta at least have like more than $100 on there, but do that. Use your checking account for like automated auto pay bills and stuff, but always, you know, stay above $100 so you don't get penalized. Save your money, man, and you know, let women chase you. You ain't even gotta chase women. You do the right thing, they'll chase you. It's easy to just get caught up in, you know, the wrong things.
Brunson's got himself on the board with a three there.
Sorry, though.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Back to Anthony. Shoots over Thompson.
I gotta learn about I get my timing back getting on that fadeaway.
And the length is hard to
It's
contend
always
with.
late.
Davis using all of it
That
to bring
release.
back points there.
To the middle. Here's Rose. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one.
Oof.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it
And
home.
one.
This is how
And
powerful
one.
Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Howard's checked in for Honolulu. Honolulu shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. A minute 4 left in the third quarter here. Here's Rose. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Thompson scanning the floor. Simmons finds Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Thompson. From downtown.
Off ball.
Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 7.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Korver can't get it to go. Here's Rose. From down in the low
Dang, I
post,
should have
it
jumped. That
goes.
was a good bucket, though.
And now just a 5-point Honolulu lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Got him.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Rose. And that one drops low.
Remember my ex-girlfriend Christina Calero had a fetish for Dwight Howard. As I'm scoring with Dwight Howard right now, I'm reminiscing of Christina.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Too strong.
Should have got with him.
Want to score in the NBA? 6 can really force the D.
Back in Orlando, Florida, you should have got with Dwight. It's your chance. Do your dance.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound. Here's Jokic. No good. And so it's another goal. Closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front of...
They count that? Yeah. Close but no cigar. It looked good though. It looked good. It just don't count. It looked good though. You feel me? It just don't count. It looked good though. It looks good. It just doesn't count. I'm going to sue you for $11 trillion for not giving me a high five. We're gonna sue. We're gonna sue.
What a
You didn't give me a high five. Now you owe me $5 trillion. I'm the president. I can do these things. I know.
For joining us. Carmelo Anthony out there with Davis. And there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Korver in at the shooting guard position. Howard to pass to Anthony. Second chance shot. That one's good.
Hello. Da-na-na-na-na.
Anthony's going 2 of 4 from the field. Goes up from top of the key. Rose with the bucket.
Stopping on the dime. Rose with precision shot.
They know.
Pass to Curry. Anthony outside.
Shot low. I got favor.
From deep.
Been getting
Here's
favor.
Korver. Outside Curry. Fires for 3.
Man, ain't got his shot down.
Smith has got
Sorry,
4
you hit
rebounds
one.
now. To the wing, right side. 19-footer. Howard grabs the miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is
Thank you. Been getting
quality offense
favor.
will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for
Come
bad
on.
shots.
Aggravating, dog.
Out to the right wing.
That queso.
Pass to Simmons.
Aggravated. I'm aggravated, dog.
There's the dribble.
Jacksonville, dog.
What a dunk.
Jacksonville, aggravated, dog.
sensational athlete.
Go watch his interrogation video. That's all he kept saying.
Davis. Pass to
I'm
Korver.
aggravated, dog.
Down from distance.
Such an effective shooter.
Aggravated, dog.
Of him defensively.
He put about 11 W's and 5 A's on that dog. Jacksonville, dog.
Player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Ain't no way in the world.
This percentage was
And
fantastic.
they done laid real fried bologna out that, man. I'm telling you, man, it's over with.
Advantage at every inch the defense
Don't do the crime, because you will do the time.
Appreciates this guy, and it's clear that he
Ain't no if you can't do the time, no, because you will. Ain't no,
Alling the force.
ain't no you can't do
Over
it.
that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They told the team to do
Finally, bro.
finish this game
Stop
out.
playing with me.
We'll see if they do, guys.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P. Stop playing with me.
Rose against Curry.
607 up, not the pump. Stop playing with me. Swear to God, my mom.
Shoots from
You
the
see,
line. Rebound
Girl, he funny fofo.
Well, Grab, this game looks just about
His
over.
his video of that, his spoof. He be doing the funniest
Don't
spoofs.
turn it over, and this game is a
Uh,
wrap. Back to Howard. Here's Korver. And here's Howard. Shot clock at 5. Curry with it from deep. He can't hit that time.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Nah,
And it's Simmons missing. And so Anthony
that
will bring
Cash
up the
Nasty
middle.
reacts, man. He finally got go LeBron, and folks got hurt in the first quarter,
Here's Curry.
bro.
Simmons defending.
I swear I felt his pain, bro.
Takes a 3. And Curry is good.
Curry, let's go. Sauce him up like that, boy. Let's go. That's how you do it. He be doing that in real life. He be doing that in real life. Chef Curry. He balling like he playing for Aisha Curry's love against the Dream Team. Like he playing Michael Jordan and Kobe for Aisha. Just. Oh, I went to school with Shorty. You think I'm just finna give her up like that? Do. Pick and roll. Do. Pull up. Ooh. That's that GOAT Curry. Everybody.
When you've got a big lead, you must stay aggressive.
Not today.
Being absolutely relentless. Building this lead.
Alright, man. Get up out of here, man. Ice cream, man. Ice cream cones in the chat. Blue cheese, another pack.
You're so true.
AdultschoolwithMarco podcast.
And I really think they had that extra swagger.
The Trillest. The realest school in America. And today. That's that Mike Epps, Dennis Rodman. One day, you gonna find out your father is not your father. You gonna find out that your father is not your father. One day, you gonna catch me fucking Simon Cowell on the side of 7-Eleven. I never liked him, Madonna. I just wore her clothes. Bluetooth. Hey, you think it's a game? You think it's just... Hey, this podcast, this stream is sponsored by Bluetooth. If not, it could be. Ice cream cones in the chat. Bluetooth, let's rip another pack. Tubi movie, smoothie, groovy movies. Nah, I said no. Tubi movie, no. Smoothie, groovy, damn. Smoothie, groovy, Tubi movies. I done glitched. Boy, hey, these blue chews, I'm telling you, boy. When Nicole get out of prison, I'm going to prison for assault and battery on that box, you know what I'm saying? Because these blue chews get me, but you don't know about these blue chews, hey, don't tell me nothing. I'm in my mid-30s. I'm already ahead of the curve, you hear me? You done thought I popped a bean. Look at that glare in my eye. This ain't blue clues, it's blue chews, you hear me? Yeah. Folks, great. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. On my mama. Hey, shout out to 607 Ump, man. He know he a good content creator. He know he a good dude. He funny. He know how to maneuver in that internet, man. Yeah, hey, man, shout out 607 Ump, not the punk. You hear me? Shout out to Clutch Williams, man, too funny. Jeremiah Phillips be showing me hella love on YouTube, man. That's my dog. Okay, so we got a couple more days and stuff. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unless they count that middle one as a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I ain't even see that one. Whatever, man. I ain't even tripping. But we definitely, we gonna get that, GOAT Dr. J now. And we still running up MT. Oops, I almost got 100 bands. They better bring the auction house back. Like, that's the thing, 26. I don't know what they gonna add or take out of 25. A lot of people get, 25, like, they don't like 25, but it kept me busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some things I didn't like about it, but there's some things I do like about it. So it's kind of, pick your poison, I guess. I don't know though. Low key, I want that rust. But I got dark. Don't I got a Galaxy Opera. See, we got Alright, man. I'm finna get off here, man. Get ready to go to Wake. Make the government more money, man. It ain't making me nothing. I'm just this time killer. I'm making the government money. Like y'all just need to thank me. The people that don't got jobs, I work so I could pay the government to give y'all money. Cause I'm broke. Even if I got it, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm living the rest of my life, or at least the rest of my 30s. When I'm 40s and in my 40s and 50s, I'm gonna be balling because of the work I'm putting in now and the savings I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? My pop's 75, and you know what I'm saying. He been able to do what he want to do, and he done put in a lot of hard work to do it. So it's like, get on my grind and stay there and save money, bro. But alright, man, y'all be smooth, man. Keep God first. Adult School Marco Podcast, the trillest for the school in America. Salute. Yeah. Alright.